I just want all of you to know that I am very claustrophobic. So, like, elevators, hate them, don't like them. I will choose the stairs. But, like, in crowds, I'm okay. As long as I know I can get out, I feel okay. Elevators are the devil. Watching this movie, this is hell. Last Breath stars Woody Harrelson is about a true story that follows seasoned deep sea divers as they battle the raging elements to rescue their crewmate. From director Alex Parkinson, which I believe it's his narrative debut in a feature film because I did see that he directed the documentary of the same story from this movie that is based off of. We're talking the brand new film Last Breath, which I got to see tonight due to, of course, Regal's mystery movie, which is, once again, so easy to figure out. But with this movie, the story alone had me intrigued because, I mean, good inspirational stories, we've seen them 1,000, a million times in feature narratives, and most of them can follow the same basic formula, but for this one, we are going the perspective of deep sea divers. These people go down into the bottom of the ocean, which I know as hell, and they basically fix pipelines, and so when they do that, something goes wrong, and one of the members is stuck down there, and they have to race against time to go get him before he runs out of air. So, like I said, this is based off a true story, and that alone makes this movie just scarier, in my opinion, because learning that this movie is just like, this can happen, and it's one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. This movie does it beautifully, and honestly shows the audience, like, hey, this is a really unique job, but this movie's going to show you how scary it is. So, beginning with the positives, the sound design in this movie is out of this world amazing. Seriously, the sound mixing and whoever did the sound design should get an Oscar nomination or something. Some type of award show. Give this movie something, because my God, the sound is so terrifying and it really puts you in this atmosphere. I cannot recommend enough to see this movie in a movie theater. And I saw it in a regular auditorium, and the sound design was so loud and so in your face, and it literally made me grasp the freaking chair because I was like, oh my God. The director did a fantastic job. Now, the director, I did say he did the documentary of this movie, so for him to do the narrative version, he really gets to bring the audience along and put you in this submarine, in these tight quarters, in the ocean with us. And it is outright beautifully done. Seriously, the tension in this movie is out of this world. And like I said, I'm claustrophobic, so the whole time I'm like, no. There's no way. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do this job. No freaking way. And to see these actors perform the way they do, they all did a good job. Now, we do have our main three, which is Woody Harrelson, Finn Cole, and Simu Lee. These three are very good in this movie. Finn Cole is our main protagonist. He is the one that gets stuck in the ocean. The other two have to go get him. I think Woody Harrelson plays a character we've seen before. He's older. He's having to do this one last job, and he's going to have to retire. You've seen this plotline before. Simu Lee's kind of a stuck-up. He's like, hey, we're here to do the job. That's all we're here for. And obviously Finn Cole is our main protagonist, so we get a little bit of his character before we get down into the ocean. And I'll go ahead and say as my one negative of this movie, I wish we had more relationship time with these three guys, because when stuff is going down, it's intense. I'm really into the movie, but I wish the movie gave more character development between the three of them, because you only get Woody Harrelson and him. Simu Lee, I know his character is supposed to be kind of like pushy and like, hey, we're here to do a job, but I feel like if they just had a little more character emotion like that, then the movie's ending could have been a little more impactful. But besides that, like I said, I was into this movie. And the best part, it's 93 minutes. This movie, I mean, it gives you a little bit of the main actors or main characters, protagonists, like character development. You get into this ship, you get in here, you meet them for a good one scene, and then we're down here in the ocean and things are going wrong. And from that point to the end, you're just wanting to see what's going to happen. Are they going to make it? Are they going to get them? Like, the tension is really there. And the technical aspect of this movie, there are shots in this movie, I'm like, how did you guys film this? I'm assuming they filmed in a pool, but there's times I'm like, you guys are in water. You are in deep water. This shot is underwater. They're not on a green screen set. No. Watching this movie, you're like, Simu Lee is in a suit, and he is in this water right now, and I give it up to him. I couldn't do it. Even making this movie, I couldn't do that. So I really, really give it up to him and his performance. He did a fantastic job, and especially I want to learn behind the scenes of like how they shot certain scenes, because there's also scenes where you see like the main ship in the storm going along. I'm assuming it was CGI, but damn, it looked good. It looked really, really good. Overall, it was a good-ass movie. It was a good story. That's like the thing. It's based on a true story. It's a good story. It's real. This is real fear. This is a real situation that really happened. And this movie takes you along and puts you in this atmosphere. And it does it in a fantastic job. The cinematographer, the director, the guy whoever did the sound mixing, all of you deserve a round of applause. The performers, again, I wish there was a little more development between the three guys before shit hits the fan. Besides that, I highly recommend seeing this one in a movie theater. I'm going to give Last Breath a B+. It comes out this Friday. If it's in a local theater near you, give it a shot, honestly. I truly will say, just the sound design and the tension filled in an auditorium is worth the price of admission. I'm not kidding you. That alone. Also, Woody Harrelson, because who doesn't like Woody Harrelson? He's always great. He's good in this movie. But anyway, guys enjoyed this movie review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody!